Yeah, hiya. I'm on the road. Do I have this thing mounted so that I don't have to use my knees to steer with? That's my old trick, you know. I have to hold the camera and then meanwhile to hold the microphone and steer with my knees or whatever else gets hard. There's a different kind of a day today because I'm on the highway running away from the world. I'm trying to get off, stop the world. I don't like what's going on and I can't do anything about it. I'm powerless and I have no control. I don't have enough money to go to another planet. I don't think anybody else does. So we're going to go on that trip now. That trip, they're going to take that thing to Mars or to the moon. We're going to go back, and you're going to find out. And this is all very good for politics at this time. That the man on the moon is a lady. That's right. Boy, are you going to be surprised. But women started it all anyway. You know, Adam and Eve. You know, the first two. That was the genesis of the whole thing. Is that man was lonely and he needed some companion. So God gave us his first mistake. And we had this guy. God doesn't make any mistakes, believe me. Don't believe me, believe God. He don't make no mistakes. No, we're put together with atheists who don't believe there's a God, and then with scientists who believe that we came from a certain time. Nobody still can explain how this all began. Whether you believe in God or not believe in God or whatever you believe in, you can't. How did this just come about? No matter what you think, what your belief system is. How did this come about? How did we get here? What did this planet do to deserve us? This great culture that's trying to destroy the planet from the outside in. That's what we're doing, you know. The inside has been perfect. The outside, we're screwing around with the environment. You know, it rains in a place where they don't need any rain, and it's dry where we need rain. It's kind of like everybody ought to be moving to Chicago, I think. Then you got snow. You don't want that. And there's no heat. You can't have the best of it. You just got to go along with it. Make your choices. You can't be driven by the weather. Only television is driven by the weather. They have more people doing weather now than they have doing the actual news because there's more money in it. People get up in the morning and they have nothing to do, no jobs, the economy is bad, so they sit at home and they watch the weather. I used to have AccuWindow weather. You go over, you open the window and see what it's like, and then that's your day. But we don't have that anymore. I had a format at one time before it was fashionable. I decided to have all black weather because the black stations were uncommon. You know, that's where you get all the R&B music that I liked. Is it the Temptations? Is that the Four Tops? Is that a gay group, the Four Tops? No, I don't think so. But you know, I love this whole idea of being free on the air and saying anything you want to say and doing whatever you want to do, and then you know we can all go to hell in a handbasket. Speaking of that, you know, I have been blessed with holy water. You know, I mean. This drought is so bad, people are drinking out of the fountain going into church. But you know how you get holy water? Yeah, you boil the hell out of it. That's it. There you go. There's a car behind me that wants to be me, and he's going to jump over me. It's a game you play when you're on the road, you know, to get out of the way, it's called. Nobody wants to let anybody else in. So we're all NASCAR drivers. And I don't care what you have on your windshield. They don't care who you are or what you're doing. Just get out of the way. We're so self-centered now. I guess because we're used to doing things ourselves. I went into the Office Depot and I wanted to have some labels printed. And they can't do the labels. I have to go and get one of these lightning sticks that you put on the computer and then do the work myself and bring it in. And they might print it. Boy, everybody's a selfie helper. You got to do everything yourself. If I had known I was going to have to learn all these professions, I probably would have went to school longer. But I didn't think I was going to have to be all these things. I thought I was just going to be a disc jockey and play records and take payoffs. Well, it didn't work. I didn't take any money. Why would I take money? Then they would own me. And I would have to wind up playing Frankie Valli records, which is what I did anyway, isn't it? All right, so it's a Reynolds Wrap. So far, we haven't discussed anything serious because You have Sirius, you have XM, you got everything that you're paying for. This you're getting free. And this is what you get free. This is good for nothing. Good for nothing, Joey Reynolds. It's a wrap.